Rats, mold, and all around terrible living conditions. That's what people living in D.C. Housing Authority units are dealing with. That according to a recent federal report. And tonight, council members are responding, taking action to address some of those problems. Marielle Carbone is live for us at one of the housing complexes in Southwest D.C. But Marielle, the emergency legislation filed today doesn't directly clean up any units.
It doesn't, but what it does do is start at the top, making sure that people who manage and make decisions for complexes like this actually know what they're doing. According to that HUD report, that is not currently the case.
No human being should be living here.
These are some of the shocking images detailed in a recently issued HUD report. Mold and mildew in vacant apartments managed by DC's Housing Authority. And in occupied ones, residents say it's no better.
All they do is just constantly put Band-Aids on stuff.
The details are shocking, but unfortunately, as a council member who's been on the housing committee, it's not surprising.
Councilmember Alyssa Silverman says she's been shouting about the issues along with tenants for years.
And it feels like you're screaming into an abyss.
It's why she introduced this emergency legislation Thursday. She hopes it tackles an issue repeatedly mentioned in the report. Board and executive leadership don't have the proper knowledge to do their jobs. The proposal establishes mandatory training for both.
Look, if we have members of a board of a multi-million-dollar agency, they need to know what they're doing.
The board is made up of 13 members. 6 are nominated by the mayor. 1 member is a deputy mayor, and the rest are nominated by various advocacy groups, residents, and council. Silverman says that's part of the problem.
There's an imbalance of power on the board, that the mayor appoints a majority of the members, and I have to say those are the members until recently that have not had the background or subject matter expertise.
I'm saddened by that report and embarrassed.
But the mayor disagrees on who is the problem.
I have some questions about the board. For example, it has some unaccountable board members that are appointed by advocacy groups and are accountable to no one.
And I did reach out to the Housing Authority to ask them about this proposed legislation. A spokesperson tells me that they haven't had enough time to review it yet in order to comment on this. Now, the legislation will be voted on by council next week on Tuesday. And Chris and Thasmin, there is an emergency board meeting that'll be held tomorrow for the Housing Authority. Reporting live in Southwest D.C. tonight, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.